Stage, bro.
We got the homie Young Berg, man, repping that Chi-Town. Got a whole skit of next stage. Young Berg, where you at, baby? Let's ride out, bro.
What up, what up?
Damn, y'all brought the 2007 back, the 2008 back on the nigga.
He said you brought the 2007 back.
The 2008, y'all making
Bro, that shit from the beginning, bro.
You know, at that point when I did that record, like, I was at the house and I was like engineering myself, running inside the booth, running outside the booth. I wrote the hook for my guy to sing it, Junior, and I didn't think it was going nowhere. I was just a little young nigga that was in the clubs. My manager was a club promoter, and I used to wear a chinchilla. I lived in LA. I was in a club with a chinchilla on. I used to perform my song, Sexy Lady, every night. Then it became the #1 song in LA, and that's how it started.
Get the fuck out of here, man. And how old are you when you got a #1 song in LA?
18, something like that.
18 years old. Nobody can tell you shit.
Yeah, nah.
Were you staying by yourself?
When I got my deal? No, I moved everybody into a big crib. My house was called Festiville, and I put everybody, I put everybody in my crib, all my niggas, all the producers, all the homies or whatever, and we just wild out.
Word. So what's the type of things and shenanigans would go down in Festiville?
I don't know, like.
No, tell the truth because listen.
Come on, bro.
Listen, I know Berg for years,
Right.
okay? And this nigga, when it comes to the ladies, which we got the ladies in the building today,
It is.
he goes in when it comes to the ladies.
No, I'm a
so
nice
keep
guy.
it real. You're a nice guy.
mean-
He's a nice guy, but he's a ladies' man.
We used to be doing a lot of stuff, like, I don't know, like, that was like when I was on my Ja Rule and Herb Gotti diet, you know what I'm saying? We used to, like, buy 100 ecstasy pills and fly in, like, 10 girls from Miami to the crib and just wild out and do shit like that.
The Ja Rule Herb Gotti diet.
That's how I did the whole song of business. Like, that's crazy. Like, I was in the studio with like Angela Simmons, Vanessa, whole bunch of different people. It was like 20 people in there, and like we were high, and like my homie like had us drinking, had us smoking, doing whatever. I went in the booth one time. I didn't know I was on ecstasy at the time because they had put it in my drink.
Oh,
they had Rick
You had
Ross me.
niggas putting.
No. The females put it in drink. You know
That
that?
sounded
Yeah,
so crazy.
yeah. That
Just
part.
really
Come on.
Let's start back.
Rewind. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
So it was girls, Bill Cosby, and you.
The girls was Bill Cosby in a situation. I went in the booth and I thought.
But you was gonna fuck anyway though. You didn't need them pills, right?
No comment.
He got the light eyes. Listen, he got the light eyes, light skin. You know them girls is ready to. Would y'all fuck Young Berg? Look. This that kind of show.
Oh, this that kind of show? I don't know.
That means yes.
I don't know.
She said she would not.
Listen,
not fuck you.
if yes, if the,
I would
that means yes.
I look forward to rain. I'm in Brooklyn right now, boo. What to do?
They don't want to look like
What was the
hoes.
question? What was the question?
Would you do it to?
You know, like when I was younger.
Order.
When I was younger, like, yeah, I would just fuck anything. But now that I'm getting a little bit older, like, not anything like that. Like, I'm talking about like my rubber would be on at the meet and greet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you doing? My condom already on. But what I'm saying, but my thing is kind of like, now that I don't want to share energy with nobody that ain't worthy of my energy. Now that I'm getting older, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if I'm gonna swap out some. If I'm gonna go in on you, you gotta be bringing that energy to me, you know what I'm saying, and reciprocating the situation.
I can dig it.
So how did the transition come from you being an artist? Because you've been an artist for years. You were signed to DMX and all that stuff. Well, since you was young, real young, and now you're doing you're producing music and writing music. You did Bounce Back for Big Sean, Party for Chris Brown. How did you transition into doing that?
You know, I always been doing that shit. Like, all my records, I wrote and produced my own records. So it wasn't really like I just transitioned, but once I start going through trials and tribulations, I look at this game and what I do as a career. This is not just something that I'm just doing just as a hobby or nothing. Like, and even when Charles Barkley and they get older, they retire, they go to inside the NBA, they get on TNT, they change their positions. So I just changed my position and evolved, and I think that's how you stay relevant in this music business. You gotta keep evolving at all time.
Right. So I'm gonna ask you a question that might make you a little bit.
I really know you, so go ahead. I don't know where this going.
No, listen, I just wanna know, is there anybody that's ever thrown a pussy at you that every guy might have wanted to fuck that you turned down?
You know what? Yeah, but I don't want to blast it up because of my love and hip hop days. They try to put me on shit like I pulled my dick out in the alley and got my dick sucked by this person.
Yeah, did you did though, right?
No.
Because we heard
That
about
was bullshit.
Can I be truthful?
We want to hear who was by them.
This is the
But
honest
hold
to
on,
God
you told
truth.
me on my show.
What I tell you?
On my show, you said.
Why you whispering? She's whispering. If you know who it is, then you should say it in the mic.
No, go ahead. I'm 100.
Hey, say what you gotta say.
Okay, I'll give some of the people a secret.
We heard it was Tiara Marie.
It was somebody's baby mama. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh.
No,
Fuck
listen.
you know.
No, listen. This is party and bullshit. If you ain't gonna keep it real, if you ain't gonna
Keep it real. Who is it? Who is it? Who is
He
it?
even said who is it?
Who is it? Who baby mama?
Why you
I'm
whispering?
real. I can't hear you.
Say
Moniece? Yo, nah. You can I be
You
honest?
said that like it was Janet Jackson or some shit. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn Monique.
Yeah, nah, that ain't it. Nah, but you know they try to make allegations.
Family.
Ain't Moniece gay right now too. Like Moniece got a girl right now, so like that wouldn't even be appropriate to even talk about.
Do we know this girlfriend?
Me and Moniece, long time ago, I think she had interactions
you did
with.
fuck with Monique.
No, I've had sex with her once inside the studio.
I'm still trying to have sex with Monique.
Yeah? No, but that ain't even no disrespect. Like we was on some kid shit. Like we was on some real young shit. You know what I'm saying? It was actually cute. Like she wrote like a little note, like come meet me in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Did she suck your dick?
Y'all think that's cute?
I don't know if she sucked my dick. I can't pinpoint that. I think it was like a studio kill. Like put the rub on, smash real quick, get up out of there.
Damn, man. I would have loved the shot off in her face.
It wasn't nothing intimate. It wasn't intimate like that. It was at Boom Boom Room Studio in LA.
Damn. All right.
I'm just honest. Like I'm only gotta live my truth. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to shit on nobody. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just living my truth. And all I can do is be 150% honest with
Hey, we'll ask you off camera. It is what it is.
Yeah, go ahead.
So do you feel like
Okay.
It's from the audience
Okay.
Party and Bullshit.
Okay.
Well, be careful with your questions now.
They said, did you hit Kaya back in the day?
Kaya. My
Yo, neck, my back, my coochie, and my crack.
Nah, Berg, don't tell me that you fuck Kaya.
Babe, I mean,
You looked at
man, Kaya, I've never met her a day in my life. And she old enough to be like my auntie or something like that. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to her.
She got
you know what I'm saying? She probably got a fire-ass baked macaroni dish or something.
And she got them pit bull titties too. Them.
That's your words, not mine. I don't want no trouble. I just seen her on Shade Room going that plies. I'm good off that. I don't want nothing on that.
That was
I
the
think
saddest
Kaya
clapback
kind of came
ever.
for her kind of crazy though.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's your people's too, right?
Yeah, that's my brother. He said she got the dirty pussy. You pour water on it, turn into mud.
Oh, wow.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know
said
nothing
that.
about her pussy.
Yo,
The dirty one.
that remind me of what Trick Daddy said. He said when you eat a stank bitch pussy, it's called eating out the garbage.
Boy, ain't ate no garbage in so long.
I said,
Praise God. Praise God. I am delivered.
But have you ever eaten out the
I am
garbage?
delivered. I'm not nasty no more.
Listen,
I'm not nasty no
Jack,
more.
I asked Berg if he ever eaten out the garbage, and he said,
my head too fire to be eating out garbage.
"Oh, I hear that."
This nigga said he had 5 head.
And it wasn't for you to comment on.
I would hope not. That's a little uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable.
Hey Jack, what you on today, man? Hey man, what the hell that happened today before I got here, man? What the hell?
He's sick, so we gotta pardon him right now. Like we don't know what
Okay,
might come out.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
okay.
apologize.
But do you feel like it's ever an issue with you transitioning from Young Berg, the rapper, Young Berg from Love and Hip Hop, to being Young Berg, the producer or Hitmaka?
I thought
Because you
it-
got a bunch of hits, 10 hits this.
I don't know. I got a
10
lot.
singles
I mean,
this year?
it's a lot of different things. Yeah, at least 10 this year, but it's kind of like, man, I think the stigma starts like that, and then people be like, Young Berg, like for real. And then when I actually appear and I press play, then it's like, Young Berg, that's my nigga. Like, it's popping. So, I mean, I think it helps me at a point because you know who I am. And it puts me in a position to win, and I have a following. Love and hip hop helped me establish a more following. Like I kind of went quiet and got behind the scenes, and I came back on Love and Hip Hop, and it was just crazy because, like when I started, I was dating a totally different woman. When I was in it, I was dating the girl named Joy, who's Bow Wow's baby mother, Lil Bow Wow, and me and Lil Bow Wow wasn't on the show. and I was dating Lil Bow Wow's baby mother.
And you know Bow Wow had a little bit of.
Oh yeah, y'all was beefing.
Bow Wow doesn't like me because I'm like, he's
you
like
his baby mama, man.
Amongst others, you know what I'm saying? But no, I was in a relationship with his baby mother. Yeah, I wouldn't even say I wouldn't never do her dirty. She's a respectable young woman.
Fucking her is doing her dirty.
No, she enjoyed that. We enjoyed it.
So hold on, you didn't. Let me ask you this: just if she wasn't Bow Wow's baby mom, would she have been any less attractive to you?
Nah, she bad as hell. I was
'Cause you know,
smashing her
sometimes
before. I was in a relationship with her before she was Bow Wow's baby mother, and then I left and moved to Miami. I came
so
back
you
to
knew
LA.
her first.
Yeah, he got her pregnant. I came back from Miami to LA, and we
So
started
that
doing
was your
love and
girl.
hip hop. And
That was your girl.
And I seen her. I seen her at the table read. Like my first time seeing her in years was at the table read for love and hip hop, and it was just like chemistry all over again. And we just started dating, and we were on the show, and then she ended up parting ways with the show like 2 months in the line, and then that's when Hazel Lee and all that other
you mean
stuff
to tell
happened.
me they would shoot?
We shot 2 months, and
Worth
then
of shit.
they fired her from the show because they felt like she wasn't given enough personality. From what I'm told from Mona and them, and I would never disrespect Joy like that. If that's not the truth, I'm sorry about that.
I want to know how the Hazel Lee situation came about, because that doesn't really listen, I know Berg, and he doesn't seem like his type, maybe the new Hazel Lee.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, the new one, I fuck the shit out of that new one.
The new one look alright.
I'm gonna keep it 100, and I would never lie about this. I had sex with Hazel Lee when she was fat, like a long time ago. She was a publicist, and I randomly ended up having sex with her, and we became cool.
It happens 'cause sometimes you need publicity.
I'm telling the truth. I don't lie
Sometimes you
about
need a
nothing.
little
I don't lie.
That shit is expensive.
I don't lie about nothing. So
The
she
shit
was
is expensive,
she was
bro.
a publicist, and we hung out, and I ended up having sex with her, and we already we had a relation, like we were cool, like friendship. But once we got on the show, she watched me film with Joy, and we filmed for months, and then. Once Joy got fired, I was working with P. Diddy in Miami. Shout out to my nigga Puff. We was working on a Money Making Mitch album. I went down there. I was working with Hit Boy. I was working with a lot of different people. And Joy used to date Hit Boy as well. So we were having conversations or whatever. And I think he kind of got back. And then I came back to LA. And once I got back to LA, my first scene, they came and picked me up from the airport. My first scene, we pulled up to Hazel house. Mind you, I know where Hazel lives. So I'm like, what the fuck am I doing at Hazel house? I ain't talked to Joy. I don't know they fired her from the show. And they like, Berg, like you got to turn up. It's the vibe. And then I'm like, I'm not doing this shit. Like y'all trying to make me look like I'm two-timing my girlfriend while I'm doing, trying to make me look like a fraud. Like I ain't on that. So Mona pulled up under the Corella DeVille Act, you know what I'm saying? And was, Marcus. Yeah, she under the act. And she just told me, at that point, I was like, you know what? I've invested so much time in this. I'm just gonna embrace it and do what I want to do. Now, mind you, when the cameras cut off, I would often tell Hazel, this is not real. I did manipulate her in my own little way, though, honestly.
But you poured her bag out in the middle of the street. You said that shit?
Yeah. She tried to mush me. I'm young Berg. She tried to beat me up on camera. Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we saying here? Like if you got these much feelings on me, and you know I've been through certain situations, why would you try and expose me and exploit me on camera if you really care about me like that?
Who does
like, that's not real. So of course I poured your shit out. And I had Jodeci boots on when I threw her shit out. For sure. I was Devontae, nigga. Fuck you, man.
Baby, I'm begging.
I feel bad about that though, because that shit'll never go away. And like honestly, like
why you feel bad about it?
Man, I just don't like. I love women. Like I don't want to do like. But imagine if you off camera telling a woman like, please stop. Don't do this. Please stop. And then she getting the scene. It's like 0 to 100 real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so after all the producing and rapping, what's next for you?
Oh man, just more producer. I'm actually been offered several jobs by different record companies on an A&R position. That's what I'm out here right now doing. I'm taking meetings as well. And I'm about to be in a position to really sign new acts and sign new people and take them under my wing and be able to let them learn from my experiences and also provide them with the hit records they need to take it to the next level.
Okay. And quickly, what's your relationship with Jeremiah? Because you and him have a strong bond.
Jeremiah is my brother. We're business partners. Like, it started off, Hazel E introduced me to Jeremiah.
That's crazy.
Yo, Hazel, thank you. Love you.
You can't shit all the way on Hazel, bro.
I would never shit all the way on Hazel. She a good chick. I just think that at the same token, when you doing a television show, and L'Oreal can relate because she been on the show, that shit send you in a whirlwind, yo. That shit put you in a tornado.
I actually spoke to Berg almost every day that he shot for Love and Hip Hop LA. Like, or Hollywood or whatever you want to
He
call
was getting
it.
me ready for it. I was talking to him
Listen.
like a couple of days ago. So what you doing now? Who you
I
fucking,
was like,
bro?
listen, they are the devil, and they will fucking turn and spin some shit.
I don't feel bad about nothing.
He played it
Hazel,
good.
He did.
Masika,
He played it good.
Hazel, anybody I was
Oh
involved with
yeah,
on
they tried
there.
to make you look a little crazy with the Masika.
Now, you got to talk about the Masika
Nah,
thing.
go ahead, ask
Can
me
we-
any questions.
Hey, bring it down, bring it down, bring it
What?
down. We got to
Love
talk
and
about
hip hop?
this.
You do love and hip hop again?
You know what? I've been approached by it and just talked in talks or whatever, but it's really a time-consuming thing, and I'm really working so much right now. It's like,
How much time goes into Love and Hip Hop?
nigga, like 9 months before y'all
A
see it.
baby?
9 months,
A baby.
a whole fetus, my nigga, like a whole baby. Like, and then, but when you doing it, you could shoot 150 scenes and they're gonna cut it down to what they want it to be.
15,
So it's like they paying you, and then you don't get paid unless you're in the episode. So
They pay
these
you for
people,
episode.
these cast members, they not getting a check unless they in that episode. That's why it's a forcing to keep the storyline going and to be
So
entertaining.
people make up
You should
all
go
kind
back.
of shit just
It's
to
not
be
like
in
you
that.
on a
They be
salary.
so committed to the
That's
shit.
it.
Yeah.
But they
That-
want that check.
oh,
You're not in a salary situation. You it's like you gotta be in episode 3 to get your little
because
check.
niggas would be way more cocky on the show, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Because some say like, come on, why you do that though, Doc? Because I'm constantly telling my homeboy, Doc, come on, for real, you really gonna have an argument about the Creep Squad getting kicked out?
Look, my nigga,
I haven't
you
watched
in the
that.
Creep Squad
I
too,
haven't
because
watched
you
that.
look like you need to be in the Creep Squad.
I swear you might need to be in that. Like the vibe you've been giving me this whole interview. Let me.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah. Nah, but what about the Masika
Masika,
thing?
yeah,
Because
you
they
got-
asked about that.
we gotta
I
close
already
with
know
this.
that might have been. And I seen you that day
Yeah.
after you got out of
Yo,
jail.
yo,
He
listen.
went to jail.
I went to jail
What
for
happened?
real. So
What
look,
happened?
here's the whole story from
Okay.
A to Z.
Hey,
We-
this is exclusive.
This is exclusive.
Hey, cameraman,
This
I
is
need
exclusive.
this cut up ASAP.
So this is the real, honest to God truth. We went to the reunion. We stayed. VH1 put us in one of the most shittiest 3-star hotels ever in life when we came out here to do this shit. So we're in a hotel, and then like we go to the reunion. I'm at the reunion. I'm drinking. I'm smoking. I'm doing whatever normal shit while I'm at the reunion, because the reunion is like a 12-hour situation. Like you start it in the morning and it doesn't end till like midnight. You know what I'm saying? So I was drinking, smoking. By the time I got done, they had cut off liquor for everybody. So I started drinking out of Ray J cup, because Ray J is more like a producer, you know what I'm saying, like that. He handed me a drink.
He has to just.
He had Molly and fucking all type of shit in a drink. Now I've done a Molly before, I've done an ecstasy before, but I was unaware of what was happening. So it got caught me off guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when we leave there, here's the honest to God truth. We left there and we went to a cafeteria restaurant. It was me, Masika, a producer from the show, her daughter, her son, and we were drinking, whatever. Now, by the time I'm in cafeteria, I start feeling woozy, like, yo, I'm fucked up. Like, it's something bad going on. Like, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. Like, this ain't normal. So I go outside, and like, my publicist was like, smoke a cigarette. Maybe it'll level you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, try and bring you together. I'm smoking a cigarette, and I'm like, no, fuck that. I called a cab. Now, mind you, I gave Masika in my credit card when I was in there, but I'm from LA, so when they swipe my credit card, it declined, because you go from New York to LA, and Bank of America put them little different restrictions on your card or whatever, blah, blah. I made $20,000 just doing a reunion. I had like 30 in my pocket. So she tried to twist it and make it seem like that. And I come from a well-off family. Like, my parents been millionaires since I was born.
He's like Richie Rich.
Like, for real, for real. Yeah, so.
like, you know, the little boy that came from money. That
I love that. I love that story.
Yeah, I love that.
So-
movie.
Macaulay Culkin said played it too.
So long, what'd you say?
She tried to front saying you don't.
No, that's my nigga. Like, she has to say that. Like, Masika is the queen of the clapbacks. Like, she just talks shit for on the day. Like, I know who I was loving at that point. I know who my friend was, so I'm not mad at that. So we went. I left. I got in a cab, and I pulled off in a cab, and all I remember is Masika like chasing down the cab. Like, that's my boyfriend. He's in a cab, and I'm like, nigga, I'm fucked up. Let me go. Like, just let me go. I'm gonna be alright. So she let me go. And I went in my room. We had 2 separate rooms. Now, mind you, I went in the room and went to sleep. Mind you, I don't know what's going on. Somehow she finessed the key from the front desk, comes in my room, gets on top of me. Like, we in small hotels in New York. You know, the room's small as hell.
And
So
it
I
comes
just
out.
wake up to motherfucker slapping me in my face, like trying to wake me up, shaking. I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck is going on? Get up, she throws every chicken and waffle to go that I ordered from cafeteria in my face or whatever. And at that point, I just pushed her against the wall and threw her out the room. Never put no hands on her or nothing like that. Shortly after that, I went to jail. And then like shit, I got out of jail, and this what the crazy thing is, like I be watching shit like me and her were in the bed the same night I got out of jail. And like while all the stories is going on online, like Young Berg did this in Masika, like we in the bed having some of the best sex we done had our whole little rundown.
Both of y'all retarded, dog.
As hell. So like all that shit happened, and then it just went down, and it was unfortunate.
But she tried to destroy you, bro.
See,
Definitely did.
but look, but let me, and L'Oreal was crying her eyes out like, you've been doing so good.
I told him not to do Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. They wanted him to do New York when I was on there, and they wanted him to do some funny shit to me. And I spoke to him about it, and he didn't do it because I asked him not to do it. That's a fact. And then they baited him to do Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And after that, it was just like, I was like, don't do this show. I hate those people. Like,
she really was the one to hate.
It gave me anxiety attacks. I had to take fucking, like, that show is terrible. Mona Sky's a devil. I don't give a fuck what nobody
I don't mean, that's her words, Mona.
I said that, yes. They do devious things.
Yeah, she said that shit just in case I don't get on this other reality show. I'm
and
trying to
then
get on.
Jack Diller might be the devil. But I'm gonna tell you like this, like it is very nerve-wracking. Because you're trying to be yourself and promote your music and your brand, and then you got things coming at you from all kind of sides. Because people are just trying to be on episodes.
But let me be honest though. Let me be clear when I say this. I have a lot of love for Masika. At that point when I was dating Masika, I really loved Masika. We started off as friends. Like we wasn't fucking before the show. We wasn't doing anything physical. I might have scratched and sniffed on the pussy a little bit. We might have made out. That is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
But she also said that you beat her ass. So.
No, she didn't. She went to the Breakfast Club and said I didn't.
Oh, she said
she went to the Breakfast Club and said I didn't. So shout out to them. But at the end of the day, like once that happened, and like I was really fighting a case, so like I was a high profile case. Like I be walking out, ball alert, be outside the court. Yeah, like and I really spent like $80,000 flying back and forth, hiring a good lawyer, and it's just like we just faded to black. Like I couldn't. We both from Chicago. You know when police get called, it's kind of like it's over.
But yo, let me ask you this then. Do she really got some raw dog good pussy?
What are you referring to? The situation with her and Fetty or with me?
Yeah, and you.
I mean, like, with me, I think she's a phenomenal woman altogether, put together. Like body right, she can cook game right. You know what I'm saying? She's a very beautiful woman.
But you can see off the rip that she throwed off.
But she is throwed off. But I think that everybody that is genius in some point is throwed the fuck off. You throwed off. I just seen you snap on somebody 5 minutes ago. So I mean, it happens. But at the same token, Masika on some real shit. She a hustler. I say that. She been had money since I met her. I don't know how she getting in. She getting in. I don't know. It ain't none of my business. It ain't never been bogus. You know, Fetty Wap. I think she's in a lose-lose situation with that. She aborts. No disrespect. If she doesn't have the baby, then she a thought. She has the baby, she's still a thought. But she has a daughter out of that, and that's a real beautiful thing. You know, I always thought that she would be amazing as a mother, and at the end of the day, I know she lost her grandmother prior, you know what I'm saying, recently, so I don't even communicate with these people no more. I haven't spoke to anybody on Love and Hip Hop probably in like 3 years. Like I'm really like I'm out the Love and Hip Hop.
You say that like you cured or something. Like.
No, like the curse is off me. The curse is off me. Like I got 10 singles right now. Like I mean, like when you getting caught, like I just did Enrique Iglesias single, like amongst all different shit. Like I'm in different.
Fuck out of here. Yo, give it up for that, man.
Yo, come on, man. I'm in different. Like it's so many records. I did Yo Gotti Rihanna featuring Young Thug. I did The Game All Eyes featuring Jeremiah. I mean, I did Nicki. I've done
the Money Making Mix shit.
Man, I didn't nothing that really made the cut from that shit. I did like 5 songs on Nicki Minaj, 4 on Nicki Minaj's last album. I did DJ Mustard single featuring Nicki Minaj and Jeremiah. I've done like so many records that I could just read off a list, like everything.
But that bounce back is going crazy right now.
Yeah.
And that party record is going crazy
too. I
too.
got a lot of shit, but August Alsina new single about to come out featuring Zayn from One Direction. I did that. Nelly's new single featuring Ty Dolla $ign. I did that. I got like 10 new releases about to come out in the next 2 months. I ain't create no app. I'm finna make an app though. I'm about to make an app.
The Young Berg app coming soon.
The scratch and sniff app. You know what that box smell like? You put the phone right in that direction.
I need that. Yo, is there anything you want to say to Party and Bullshit before we get up out here,
Hey,
man?
Party and Bullshit, I appreciate y'all having me. I feel like I'm here with family, man. L'Oreal's been my girl forever, and Jack Thriller's been my dog forever. So listen, what we do, man. I appreciate y'all letting me have a platform to tell y'all what Hitmaka doing. Salute.
Hey, man, thank you for that dope ass interview, man. Party and Bullshit. That's our stuff for the day. We gonna see you next week. Same bad time, same Jack Channel, baby. Oh! Hey! Let's go.